Here we are playing Dwarf Fortress. I said dwarf. I didn't mean to say dwarf. I'm such a dwarf. Where I am. Okay, so that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to post to my story. I have a viewer tonight. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. You're a blessing, and you are very kind. And I love you, whoever you are. You're a blessing. Me and my entire house, my village, who are so great and so sweet. Say thank you. Thank you. So here we are playing Dwarf Fortress. Last time I streamed, I didn't really stream. I went to play Ultimate Frisbee. I took a nap while the world generated. Here we are. You can see my little preview screen right here. That it is time to get into it. Now, granted, I don't know a lot about Dwarf Fortress. I don't. I wish I did, but I don't. So what we're doing is we're going to learn together. Okay, so that's what this is going to be. Last time we were together, we talked about this, and this right here is as good as it gets. Here we are in the Dwarf Fortress. If it looks confusing to you, it may, okay? So we're going to start playing in Ramu Rabin. This is our first generated world, 1,050 years old. Sandstone, timber, moonstone, opal, obsidian. So granite, slate, and felsight are the 3 spring months. Hematite, malachite, galena. They are the summer months. Limestone, sandstone, timber are the fall months. Moonstone, opal, and obsidian are the winter. Here we are. We are at the deployment. This is where we actually choose where we're going to live. It says choose fortress location. I guess the world is called Ramu Rabin. The universe maybe is the Plain of Omens, heroic land of fangs. What you're noticing is this large world map up here. On the right-hand side, you have the overview of the world. And then everything in the left, I guess the middle box, but this one right here is, I can't see it. Not much of a tutorial, if I think. And then you see that I'm moving my cursor in the middle of the big window, right? And it's moving less on the region, on the world side. So what you're seeing is in the top right corner, like a name of the biome or area. You're seeing some information about it. So what you see in the bottom left corner are instructions. If I were to just move the chat. That's what you'll see is that this is the Plain of Omens, and this is the Saturnine continent. If we move to the other continent, you can see this is the heroic land of Fangs. Still in the land of Fangs. What about this one here? This is the continent of Visions, which sounds really cool. This island right here is the continent of Trading. This island is the named continent. I don't know what it's named. This island right here is the continent of Bars. Here we are on the land of Fangs. Yet again, this one right here is the Risky Continent split. And then this is the Triangular Continent. This island. So we have to embark and deploy our dwarves somewhere in this world. In order to have a good time, what I gather, we can specify the region in which we want to deploy, and we can find a way to find one. Okay, so if you note in the bottom left corner, that UM, K, and H, that moves the local area, and that capital UMKH will increase the size of the local area. And then we have F1, F2, and F3 viewing the different biomes that are there. We can change mode with tab, which means we can view different things. So let's view, so where we're at right now, for example, this is the Auburn Murk, is the name of this biome, this region. It says that it's a temperate freshwater swamp with warm temperature, heavily forested trees, thick vegetation, wilderness surroundings. There's a brook there called Dream Scrubs, and in it you can find sand, clay, very deep soil, shallow metals, deep metals, and a flux stone layer. Hitting tab, this area has dwarves, elves, humans, goblins, and 2 towers. We are at war with one of the towers. Our civilization are the blue diamonds. Relative elevation is high or low. You can see that in the local tab. And of course, there's the cliff indicator. 0 is flat. 1 is slopes. 3 medium cliffs. We have very high and extreme cliffs. These little cave looking things. Zoom in. Denote hills. Here's a big mountain range. Here. Mountain of Scars. Okay, so if we hit savagery, low evil. This is our first game after all. Flux-stone layer, sure. Aquifer, no. From what I gather, no. Shallow metal, yes. Deep metal, yes. Soil. And if we hit enter, it'll do the search. And what it's doing is it's going to outline in the map everywhere that fits that is running. I hear that the Dwarf Fortress wiki is a great friend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a window capture of wiki browser. Perfect. You guys can follow along. You see the red lines searching. Quick start guide. That's what we're looking for. The Dwarf Fortress quick start guide. Wow, there's a flowchart for us. We're gonna love this game. I can already tell. This is gonna be awesome. Joe Mama 3304. Hey man, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, bud. Playing Dwarf Fortress tonight. If you want me to, we can play something else. Really, it's up to you guys. Okay. Here's a flowchart. This is going to be very handy. We're going to hit that tab. Okay, so you want to play Dwarf Fortress, but I have no idea what to do. That is understandable. Dwarf Fortress, you can really do anything you like. It is huge, complex, and totally open-ended game. In order to do anything, first you need a sustainable fortress. It turns out that it is not as hard as you might think. This article does not always contain exact sequences needed to do everything described. You will likely need to refer to the fortress mode reference guide and the rest of the wiki. Okay, so what is the fortress mode? Oh yeah, Dwarf Fortress. Okay, that's good to know. And then the rest of the wiki. Before you get started, remember that losing is fun. Let's play Fortnite. Okay, let's play. Halo, which we made. Okay, so this is the quick start guide. World generation. This is what we did. The first thing we needed to do is generate a new world. Unlike mini games, the world that your game takes place in will always be procedurally, randomly generated by you or someone else. There is no default or standard world. Luckily, the basic version of this process is simple and it usually does not take too long. Wait until the game shows the world has been generated. Okay. We've done all that. We probably chose, not the best options, but, here we go. Okay, so this is pre-embark. Hold shift to move more rapidly. Choosing a good site. Here we go. Choosing a good embark site is crucial for beginners. A very highly skilled player can create functional fortress in an evil glacier, but for now, let's stick to dwarf and newbie-friendly environments. We want to look for certain features in your initial embark site that will make your fort much easier to land. Okay, so what we're looking for is no aquifer, trees, surroundings, a river. We want warm temperature, soil or clay, shallow metals. We want more than one. Metals, flux-stone, and tab to avoid places with towers and yeah, so what it did is... we're gonna hide that. And we're jumping in. Okay, so it looks like in order to have this area, it highlighted some things for us. It's highlighting some great things for us. Here on the coast looks nice. Okay, so here, there's a tower that we're at war with. There's a woodland, the surroundings are serene. There's sand, there's clay, there's deep soil, there's deep metals, warm climate. That might actually be a good one. There's some. Okay, so there's some over here. Natural grassland, it's hot. Surroundings are mirthful, whatever that means. There's a tower at war with us. I don't know, that other place looked really nice. Right? We're kind of like right here. Hey, okay. Bless me. Bro. Akira's Arcade and J Buff, thank you so much for letting me know. I had my headphones turned down. Didn't realize that. Okay, so it's turned down now. Let me know if that is better. Yeah, let me know if that's better. So sorry. Okay, good. Woo. Akira's Arcade, how are you, man? J Buff, good to see ya. We're playing Dwarf Fortress for the first time, and I think we have our embark site. And we're gonna choose that right there. I moved. I didn't mean to move. Okay, so capital U MHK makes it bigger. Okay, that's where we're gonna go. Sand, clay, very deep soil. There's a tower we're at war with, but we're gonna just go for it. And we hit E to embark. You have selected a very large area. Please choose a smaller area if you have flags. Okay, I chose too big. I need to go smaller. Don't know what difference it makes, honestly. But we're gonna embark. That doesn't seem very big to me. Okay, except in an area with salt water, may be very difficult to survive here. But that's a brook, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, so these different things that we can embark with, these are different ways people are set up to embark. We're just gonna go for the play now option. Because why not? Prepare for the journey to Rithlutingiz. Rithlutingiz. R-I-T-H-L-U-T-I-N-G-I-Z. Lutingiz. Lutingiz. The bigger the area, the more laggy you will get late in the game. Perfect. Hey, thank you so much. Here's Arcade. You teaching me something new as I play. Akira's, I don't know if I notice your name, A squared. Have you been in the stream before? If you have, I am so sorry. If you have not, welcome. I don't know how I know you, but you're helping me out. You have arrived after a journey. Oh, thank you. Well, welcome to the stream, and thank you for teaching me. This is a text-based adventure. Yes. Well, in a way. It started out as a roguelike inspired game, but really it is, from what I have read, the deepest, most complex game possibly of all time. Everything is text-based. It's almost turn-based. You can start and stop play. I mean, it really is a simulation. So, J-Buff, just stay tuned. I think you're going to enjoy it. I'm going to move the chat back out of the way. Perfect. If you guys want to see what this game does to my my computer, that's 4 cores at 3.9 gigahertz, and there's a lot of utilization. So I can throw that up from time to time. I think that's kind of okay. Here's what it says. You have arrived after a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond. Your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7. Well, sweet. I'm so glad, Akiris. Stay tuned, and I'll learn to love it too. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all Inoratir. Inoratir is, it looks like, our dwarven civilization. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance, whether by bolt, plow, or hook. Provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you, but it is spring now. Enough time to delve, secure lodgings, ere the dingoes, ere meaning before, ere the dingoes get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here at this place with Luttingas, which is wax ceilings. Strike the earth. We hit enter. And here we are. It's not. Oh, here we go. I wonder if I did bad by like letting it generate for like 9 hours. Or should I have made it smaller? I thought that was the default size when I moved it back down. View the performance. Did I just crash it? Okay, we're gonna try again. Okay, we're having to restart it. But I'm going to run it as administrator so that it gets priority. Okay, here we are. Slaves to Armok, God of Blood, Chapter 2, Dwarf Fortress. Start playing. Dwarf Fortress, loading world. Good, very good. Performance. Jake, J-Buff, if that tells you anything as to what this game is about, it just crashed my computer trying to open up the world. I must have done something bad. So it is no mere text-based game. Right now we are moving through the calendar, updating the world. It is simulating in the background. Just for funsies again, the performance. Look at those cores soar. Oh, that's wild. Oh, we have to choose an embark again. We know where we wanted to go. I'm going to choose a smaller embark area. Yeah, that's going to, I think, be good. E-embark, play now. think it did it again. We may need to generate a new world. The blue oceans. Okay, so I built a computer this year. I have arrived. If you noticed, we got a new name for it. It generated a new name. Advertising for you. Here we go. Ryzen 5 3600 is tanking trying to play the game. This is hilarious. You know what we're just gonna do? I'm just gonna start over. I'm just gonna start over and generate a smaller world. I cannot believe I'm doing this. This is the entire stream right here. I am destroying the computer. Okay, one more time. Play Dwarf Fortress. Yes. Let's increase the size. Okay, here we go. Create new world. We have to continue. Okay, so we want a small world, short history, medium sites, low beasts, very low savagery, frequent. Why? I don't know how many years. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna hit enter to finish. We're going to use the world as it exists. We're gonna accept, and I have it to autosave, so that's what we're doing. Okay, now we can clear that performance screen and hopefully have a working start playing Kinomtar Dwarf Fortress. Here we go. I should have known. I should have known. Okay, now that's moving way faster. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna find low savagery, low evil. We want Fluxstone layer. J Buff, hit me. What's your question? No to aquifer, no to aquifer. River, yes. Shallow metal, yes. Deep metal, yes. Soil, some. Play, sure. Enter do search. Oh yeah, this is much faster on a smaller world. That is insane. And I'm gonna resize the window just to make sure that you guys can see everything I see. Buff says, when can we do another comic stream? That's a great question. Let's do this search. Okay. I would love to do that, actually. You have been posting some pretty cool things, and you've increased your collection, it looks like. So that would be really fun to do another comic stream. Why don't you text me, and let's set something up for this week. Okay, so there's a couple of places that we can do. It's all over here. Okay, so I am not going to do anything other than just embark. I know I'm near saltwater, but I am definitely on. Play now. Okay, I have arrived. After a journey from the mountain homes, your harsh trek finally ended. Nizgakundil, frosty lanterns strike the earth. Okay. Time to see if this actually works. I wonder if I did something wrong on the install. Like, literally, I've not even played it before. But if it's struggling doing this... Oh, here we are. Okay. This is Dwarf Fortress. Your tab moves some stuff. Okay. I'm getting the hang of it. Got it. Okay. Okay, so here is the world. And here are my dwarves. What you can see, if I zoom in, there we go. Okay, so this is our wagon right here. This is water. It just shows you how deep the water is. That's 7, meaning it's very deep. Here's one of our dwarves. This is Malfall Idinkaran. He's the stone worker. Idinkaran translates to paddled holy. Vabak is a miner. There's a stray dog. Asmel Tatasar is a woodworker. Here's another. There's a water buffalo. I guess a water buffalo brought the wagon. Stray dog, water buffalo cow. There's a water buffalo bull. Okay, so they can have babies. Medtab Otilmaman. Meldab. Weakened paper. Kogan Entrance Tours. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Would be a 7th one. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I don't know. Okay, so this is Dwarf Fortress, and we need to figure out something to do. So here's how it works. I'm scrolled out. Here is the overview. I'm also gonna do a RuneScape stream. RuneScape would be awesome. Okay, I need to learn how to go up and down a layer. How do I go up and down a layer? Okay, time to pull the wiki back up. Okay, remember, you're learning with me. Okay, so it is greater than and less than to move up and down layers. I can press F1 to return to the wagon. So F1, boom, that's the wagon. Let's say that like I'm like way over here, F1 wagon. Okay, that's good to know. There is a counter in the bottom right-hand corner. You can't see me because my shoulders are. Here's the counter. And if I do greater than, it takes me like down into the layers. The number goes down. And then if I do less than, it's like a ramp up. You can see, oh no, I gotta hide the wiki. You can see that those are tree trunks with trees and leaves, and it gets more transparent on the way down. So basically you're looking at a top-down view of it. And this is going back down to our 100 layer. F1 taking us back to the wagon. So yeah, that's very interesting. Or down, can you? Negative 29. F1 just takes you back to the wagon. That's awesome. Okay. So yeah, how do we jump in? Wiki. We chose an embark. Controlling our dwarves. We have to designate things. So the dwarves do things on their own, and all we do is we designate what they need to do. Some tasks are given a higher priority. For example, if a dwarf needs to eat, then we'll go eat. And then I'll go dig a tunnel afterwards. Details menu is D. Labors are jobs. Strike the earth. Mining. Mining removes solid floor-to-ceiling terrain, natural walls on the Z level, leaving behind a rock or soil surface, also referred to as natural floor. This does not do anything without natural walls. For example, the surface of previously mined areas. That's good to know. Channeling removes natural rock floors and creates a ramp on the Z level below. Note you will see a down arrow on the current Z level indicating a ramp on that level. So we're going to mine into the building. So, okay. So we're here. We hit D, and we want to D-mine. And we're just going to come in here, and all we have to do is hit enter. Yep. And we basically draw a box. There we go. That's mining. Oh, press your arrow and then across to others. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to... press U and then arrow. So U stands for... U is unit list. Okay, thank you so much, Akira's Arcade. We are looking for baddies. We have 7 citizens. Okay, this is good to know. 7 citizens, 6 pets and livestock. And going to others. There are no other creatures nearby, which is good to know. I think these stray cats, dogs, and buffaloes came with us. If what I have read is right. We have 1 miner, 1 expedition leader, fish cleaner, a fisher dwarf, woodcutter, and a miner. So there we go. That's good to know. Okay. It shows any other creatures or animals on the screen. We're checking from time to time, as that's an easy way of finding enemies early. That's good to know. If I hit space and resume, then the dwarves are going to start doing things as they are told. I have 5 idlers, which if I hit space again, I think I can do that U. I need some wood, I know. So I can assign them a job by going to E designations. T, chop down trees. And I can set an area for them to chop in. Right, it marks all those trees, is that right? Then hit escape. And go. Sweet. We can get to know a little bit about our dwarves. For example, if we go to units, that's small. Okay, we go to units. For example, our expedition leader, Medtab Ohilmamam. We can do info by going to V, view unit. He owns 14 objects. We can view relationships with R. His deity is Fikuk. His friend is the stoneworker, and then the woodworkers and fisher dwarves are close friends. And the miner is just a long-term acquaintance, which I don't know the difference between those. I don't know what difference those make are. I don't know. So I can do thoughts and preferences. Oh, that's a nickname and profession. Thoughts and preferences. Okay, now this is a little bit about a little bit more. Okay. Medtab Afilmamam. Medtab, the weakened paper. He's the expedition leader. He says how great it is to be surrounded by family. He is a worshipper of Fikuk. He is a citizen of the Book of Strokes, a member of the Communion of Howls, a member of the Worm Shields. She's the expedition leader of the Worm Shields. I guess that's our name. She arrived, oh, it's a girl too, that's cool. On the 15th of Granite in the year 92. She is 80 years old, born in the year 12. Her rust eyes, so a deep, deep red, are incredibly close set. She has a broad body, she has a prominent round chin, her free-lobed ears are somewhat narrow, her hair is saffron, which is a purple, her long hair is tied in a ponytail, and her raw umber skin is slightly wrinkled. She is tough, but she is very quick to tire. She likes limestone, trifle pewter, so the light green here is things that she likes. She has a great sense of empathy, spatial sense, an iron will, and a very good intuition, but she has a really bad memory. She dreams of mastering a skill. She personally values a harmonious existence and doesn't really care about craft dwarfship, so that's good to know. We don't really need her to do stuff like that. That's perfect. These other people with no jobs, the stone worker and the wood cutter. I wonder if we can make the wood worker and wood cutter kind of like the same thing. M for manager. And I'm gonna wait for somebody like Akira's Arcade to jump in and tell me how I can get other people to do things as well. Manager is required to coordinate, but I want him to also. Okay, got it. So Z to zoom to them. Perfect. P. And then, oh, okay. So P is for what screen was I? Woodworker with no job. Okay, so I zoomed to him. He is L is labor. Okay, so you can turn them on and off. Make it smaller. Because I couldn't read everything. Okay. I go to the guy with no job. Z to zoom to him. L for labors. Don't get miners to do any hauling so they can. That's good to know. Okay. How do I go down? General. I is inventory. E is preferences. W is wounds. Z is status. I think that's what those letters stand for. Okay, so I'm going to go to P for preferences. I'm going to labor. Okay, now I don't know how to move down. Every time I hit like a down arrow, moves my skill. Okay. F1, U, Z. Like I can do that, but how do I move? How do I move down? Hey, Urazrun. I can't. Plus and minus. Perfect. And hey, for those 7 of you who are joining me with Dwarf Fortress, this is my first time playing. Okay, so we want them to do woodworking, hauling, and other jobs. Is that right? Plus or minus, that's totally gonna take me. Hey everybody, thank you for the raid. You are This is so cool. Okay, preferences. I did it wrong. Z. Labor. He's a woodworker, so we want to give him woodworking and wood cutting. Okay, so we just enabled wood cutting for our woodworker as well. And he should start working wood. Okay, now we have 3 idlers, which I don't think they all need to be working all the time, from what I gather. We do have some things happening. The stoneworker, I'm also okay. So we're gonna practice. D for Zoom. Under preferences, labor, stoneworking. Ooh, okay. So we're also gonna enable him mining. That's right, right? I wonder what other jobs. Okay, so everything else. Okay, so this is good to know because I can also let our fishers like do all kind of farming and fishing. Is that a good thing or no? Butchery, tanning. You know, I'm just gonna make him like. Can I enable everything? Yes, so. Fish cleaner is going to become. Oh, that's farming related. I totally got that wrong. Okay. That makes total sense. I think one of them needs to be farming. If I just go ahead and like let one farm and one fish. That's what I'm gonna do. Boom, he is no longer our fishing one. And then if we hit this, was that Kogan that we did? He's now our farmer. So occupation. Enter, add and remove. I can't add and remove. You're my wife coming. Amy, you want to come say hey to everybody in the stream? These look really nice. Hey stream, everybody say hello to my wife.
What's up?
You don't have to get that close.
Oh, I don't need to talk right at the moment.
Okay, so we're playing, and Uruzrun, he raided my channel. Means he's everybody's jumping in and watching and giving feedback.
Uruzrun.
Yeah. And then Akira's Arcade has been teaching me about it. He said
awesome.
he's a fan and watches it, and so he's been like telling me things. This is my first time. Isn't that nice?
Oh, right on, man. Getting
points. I think that's the goal. Okay, so our fish cleaner is now a farmer, and we want our fisher dwarf to do all fishing stuff. Okay, now for Akira's or anybody else watching, how do I know? J Buff. Hey, Amy. J Buff says hey. I will. Now, for those of you watching who have played this before, how do I know? Like, if I go to it and I view my units, like he's still a fish cleaner and not a farmer. Like, how do I know? How do I change him into a farmer? I guess that makes sense. Can't add and remove an occupant. Oh, he can play the Bukith and Zulash a little bit. And he is good at the Confident Castle. Novice, I guess, novice levels. Dabbling Comedian, that's going to be good. This is amazing. Like, I didn't even know that could be something that could happen. That's amazing. Okay. B for labor. Those are toggles. That is so. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of it. There's inventory. Get out your step ladders and put them in a meeting zone. Step ladders. Okay. That's what we're gonna learn how to do next. Is get our step ladders. Okay. Oh, okay. So there's everything that's in here. Okay. Well, that's not funny because it's my first time. Okay. So iron anvil, some cloth, some thread, some rope. I wonder if. Okay. Should I look at the wiki again? I think I should just go for it. I think what I need to do is I need to have a designation, and I want a workshop. I thought I needed a workshop. How do I do that? Tombstone and gravestone, ratings, traffic error. Okay, B for buildings. Workshops W. This menu also is plus minus for those of you who are watching. I want a fishery, I guess. That is an H. And now I place it. Is it nice to have a fishery by a lake of butter? We need. Let's just use willow logs. Okay, so there's a fishery. We also need a. I don't even know what we need. A mason's workshop and carpenter's workshop. Let's do carpenter. Okay, we're gonna use ginkgo logs, and I want a mason's workshop. Make things out of stuff, right? Of rocks. And I think does that cover everything that we need right now? Okay, and so they're gonna like build stuff. What is so let's units. There's others now. There are ravens and wild boars in the area. So we need to remember that. Let us designate. What is hauling? Stockpiles is P. Let's do wood. Ooh, okay. E for stockpile, W for wood. I want all of my wood to be gathered here. Is that a good thing? Yes. And my fish. F food. Is that what I need to do? Okay, lesson number 1. I'm about to learn something by Earman 1. Please teach me, because I have no idea what to do. They're grabbing things and they're moving things. Okay, that's good. You want stockpiles as close to your base as possible. So am I wasting my time by, like, sorting things right now? Like, let's say I have a base, like, up here. I dug into the wall. I'm wasting my time. So let's say I wanted, you know, my base to go, like, in here. That stockpile accomplished. I always see, like, you know, pretty things like this. I don't know if that's... How do I undo a selection? Undesignate. Which means either stockpile goes indoors or you make carpenter work outside. Okay, so the carpenter workshop is next to my wood stockpile. But I figured there's a lot of wood outside, so I think that may work. I don't know. How do I undesignate? Oh, X, remove designate. They're hauling things, they're moving things. There's a lot of wood around. Like, how much wood can be... Like, for example, like, let's say I had a stockpile there. How much can each square hold? Like, how much wood? Say I go up and all my miners are... I want to undo the wood stockpile. That's right. Don't need it. Do all of my stockpile. B for status. Stocks. Got it. Okay. That's stocks. Is a stockpile of designations? B, X. Okay, so... Okay, so... Miners are going at it now. So I don't want to waste time. I do want to learn. So I don't mind learning a lesson. I just thought, like, I could organize things first. I guess I don't need to, though. I can leave it out there until I figure out what I'm going to do. So, Earman 1, thank you so much. Like, for real. So let's say I dig this out. Should I have... I can leave my wood... You know, my wood place out here. My fisher place out there. Protected place like it. So I can do a wood stockpile indoors, but I just need to put a workshop there too, or should I just have one workshop? That'd be my question. Is I don't know what is best practice. Making quick work of it. Mafal became a miner. That's good to know. Oh, there's a manual. And that's buried right under the hill. So if you guys are seeing that, that's going up one layer. That's really, really cool. Yeah, this, and I guess where I am embarked had a lot of it. I mean, look at all that. That's really good, I guess, to have that many trees around. I already chopped down that much of it. It has started raining. And look, the square. Oh, that is so cool. The squares on the ground are turning dark green. That is mind-blowing. That's mind-blowing. And it says rain. Of course, the chat box is in the corner. It says rain right there. Way cool. Okay, that's neat. Make some beds. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make some beds. Okay, so I hit B for building, B for bed. Needs bed. How do I build a bed? Do I have to go to the Carpenter's Workshop, add new task? Okay, Carpenter's Workshop, A, add new task, B for bed. I have 7 dwarves, so I can do 7 of them. A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. I don't even know if I need that many beds. Most furniture made carpenter, mason, or forge. Beds are wood only. Okay, that's good to know. And then I hit done is space. Oh, and look, that is so, okay. So, Asmel Tatsazar, the woodworker, is going to construct the bed. And he literally ran over there. I don't know if you saw that on your screen. Ran over there and started doing it. That is way cool. Now, does the bed, like, let's assume that he's building them. Where do constructed materials go? Do they just stay sitting there in the workshop? Or do they go nearby? Okay, so there's one maple bed. I just moused over. They stay in the workshop, slowing down production. Got it. So the more things that are there, the more things slow down. Okay, got it. So while we're doing that, I can... So I have to construct the bed before B, building, and I put a placement here. There's a maple bed, so I can do another bed. Place it next to that one, and wood beds. Stockpile it. So I made a bunch. I made like 8 or 10. As the beds get made, dwarves are going to carry them. Oh, look. Yep, the miners took the beds and placed them there. That's good to know. Wow, this is wild. Okay, this is crazy. This is crazy. B for building. And oh, the number. So if you see right there, bed 2, bed placement. enter. Yep. Enter. Zoom. And they are carrying beds up there again too. Now, will the dwarves automatically sleep there? That's the thing. Because did I read something in the wiki about needing to like designate it as like saying it's something in rooms and buildings? Yes, but they're so they can just sleep there. Locations and occupations, maybe? No. Designate. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that. Calling zones. Zone? Is it a zone? Are you familiar with the 2D version? No, this is my first time playing Dwarf Fortress at all. Like, this is, heard about it, I downloaded it, I generated a world last episode stream, and it took like hours, and this is already so much better than what I've done the first time. Okay, so that was interesting. I can set a meeting place. Oh, yes, greater than and less than signs. Yes, I know that I can move up and down with greater than and less than, and that's it's going up onto the top of the hill, trees there, going down. Yep, got that. I'm gonna call this a meeting area. That's cool. What do I need for... Oh, and then the cats and the dogs. Dwarves just go there. That's cool. Oops. Okay, so in the carpenter workshop. Seat for C. Migrants will go to a meeting zone as well as idle dwarf animals. Okay. Okay, so Akira's Arcade. How do I make it a dormitory? And for Earman or Akira's, either one of you, how can I... Do they need something to sit on, number one? Number two, I have the keyboard mouse thing going on. I know that if I click the woodworker's workshop, it lets me into the building menu. Do you know how to do that without without the mouse? Or like, is this a mouse and keyboard game? Tables and chairs are a good start. I don't know if I'm supposed to use the mouse or not. Okay. I'm gonna remove. See, I have a lot of. Okay, so let's add a new task. Wooden chair, AC, 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 A, T, A, T, T, A, T. Okay, so how? Let's see. I just want to save it. I'd like the keyboard as well. That's really great. Are there like the same zoom out options and things like that? Builds just like the beds. So let's continue. I didn't know that when I saved it, exited. Okay. There's a couple more beds, so I can place a couple more beds. can't. Okay. Like, so if I'm, so for those of you, okay, so for the two of you, you said I can click the bed, but how do I do it without the mouse? Like if I didn't want to click the bed, if I wanted to use the keyboard, like I don't have a what's it called? Cursor. Q brings up the menu. Ah, okay. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, got it. Q. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, so I am using the arrow keys right now, but there is no cursor, if that makes sense. Like you see me moving up, left, right, or down, right, up. And there's no cursor on my screen. Do I only get the cursor sometimes? There's my Q for arrow keys. Actually, what I want to do is see if they'll dig that out. Okay. A is look. Ah, perfect. Gosh, okay, this game is insane. I need more spaces for beds. B is look at units. Check the next unit. Ah. Asmel Tatsazir, touch bridges. That's so good. Touch bridges, because bridges are made of wood. He is building away. There's a lot of beds, some chairs. Of course, have cool descriptions and profiles if you read them. Why are they not digging? How do I get? It's 26th. For idlers. Sleeping. I mean, I guess they've been working non-stop since 27th. They're all gonna sleep now. Don't know what is happening. Right, Earman? The Z means they're sleeping, right? Stray dog. Sleeping. An adequate miner apparently didn't put down enough beds because, well, I have more beds, but I'm trying to have them dig out the wall so that I can put more beds down. Do I need a space between beds? I don't, do I? Do I need a space between beds? While I'm at it, so let's, I have chairs, I thought. There's a chair. 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 And table. Okay, so let's see if that works. They're gonna go put beds They're gonna go put tables. I need to turn that into a dormitory. Select one bed, make it a dormitory. R, make bedroom. Select that bed, R, make bedroom. Or D. Okay. So there's more beds. There's a table and chairs. Let's see if I have building tea table. Have the fourth table. Get it soon, I imagine. It has started raining again. I get messages. It's done. Boom, my fourth table. Okay, so there's tables and chairs. Do the chairs need to be next to the tables? That'd be a good question to know. Yeah, they don't mind the rain. They'll just be out there working. One chair, one table. Got it. And they need to be next to each other. Is that correct? Let's take a look. Our carpenter. If we want to read about him. I was near to a seat and it pleases me, is what he says. He feels pleasure near a fine seat. He feels pleasure near a fine table. That is so good to know. That's amazing. He felt euphoric due to inebriation. He was annoyed at the lack of chairs. He was annoyed after having a drink without using a goblet, cup, or mug. Okay, so we can do that. He felt satisfied remembering to fell a tree. He felt fondness talking to a friend. We probably should go through and make sure that all of our people have what they need. So Vabok was annoyed when he was caught in the rain. Will a crafts dwarf workshop make it a dining room? Okay. So let us build a workshop. Crafts dwarf R. I'm gonna put it here. Beechwood logs are close. I have a lot of them. Do I need anything else while I'm here? No, but I can turn it into okay, to look like a table and chair. Where do I go? Oh, here we go. R, set viewing task, make dining room. A little bit big. Choose this last one. U, R. Go. Can I make it a dining room? And the crafts dwarf shop is being built. Okay, so that is a no. I don't know if I did that right. Okay, so Q. Technical success, that's true. Okay, Crafts Dwarf's Workshop. Let's see what we can build. A symbol complete instruments. Okay, so this is legit just crafts. I wonder if the list here is only things. Mugs, goblets, that's what I'm looking for. If, like, for example, cloth, silk, yarn, ivory, if those are things that I have here, or if those are default categories. I know I have a lot of rocks, so let's go to rock G. Let's do mugs. Alt G. A. G. A. Alt G. A. Alt G. How many do I need? 4? Do mugs and goblets go per? Needs non-economic hard rock. Pencils make rock mug. Okay. Cannot do that. The expedition leader who is trying to one per person. 4 should be enough. Got it. Okay. I'm gonna add a new task. I'm going to make it out of wood because couldn't. Or that's interesting. Okay, let's see if Medtob, the expedition leader, time to get those magma cannons up. I don't even know what that means, but man, this is really great. Okay, you know what? We haven't checked units in a while. Some storks. I love it. Medtob, the expedition leader, does not really value Crafts Dwarfship. But here he is making mugs. She liked being near a fine seat and table, but she was annoyed. She was annoyed after drinking without a goblet, cup, or mug. She's fixing that. She is doing that on her own, setting herself up for success. Did I do this right? Let's see, D mine. I wonder if that's why it wasn't. Oh, yeah. They couldn't access it. Duh. Okay, what else do you need in a bedroom to make it happier? Probably more beds. Is it? Okay, let's see. Medtob is making a wooden cup again. Do I need to sit the cups somewhere, or will they take them automatically with them? Mountain soak. That's interesting. That's fun. They will find available mugs. Okay, do I need to set a stockpile, like just a general one, or is that really not too much issue? It's like they're ignoring. I mean, I think they're. Oh, I can put meeting hall over here and dining room over here. Okay. They're on the tables, not the chairs. Do I need to specify which one's which? Okay, so if I do location. Okay, that's a great thought. How do I access where those are again? Moving zones. Okay. So what I can do is I can I'm going to make this our active meeting area. Do that. Activity zone number 1. Perfect. Now I hit Q, H. Sure it's not a meeting hall. Hit escape and unpause. See if I'm gonna go over there and meet. But I probably need to build a couple of more chairs in a meeting area, I guess. Here, C. A, C. C, A, A. T for table. A, T, A, T, A, T. Got it. Okay, so dining room and meeting hall, more space. But I can specify them separately. Okay. That's good to know. See how everybody's doing. Bach, haven't talked to him in a while. He is fond of talking with a friend, feels bitter after getting in an argument. He was annoyed upon having a drink without a goblet, cup, or mug. Worshiper of Datan. Okay, so he is, I think, fine. Wants to create a masterworks. Methel, the other miner. I'm curious. Tell me everything. I guess he's talking. Annoyed when he was caught in the rain. Okay, so we're fixing some of these issues, which is good. People are worrying less and less. And I think what we're going to do is go ahead and end it there. Thank you so much for watching Dwarf Fortress with me. A lot of remains. What do I do with remains? What do I do with remains? Need a stockpile for refuse corpses. Are remains already, like, away from everything? When it says remains, are remains... already unused? Like, do they already have the skins taken off? Do they already have the bones taken out? Are the meat... Is the meat stripped? Like, all of those things. And that's just what's left? Because that's what I would be curious about. Okay. Vermin is too small. Okay, got it. Vermin is too small to eat. So let's build. I think we have some extra chairs. Table. Tables aren't done yet, but they're... Not really worth the... Noted. Noted. Let's see what they're doing. They're all walking down to grab tables and chairs. They want more things to sit on, which is nice. What do we... Make wooden crafts. What kind of crafts? What is a craft? Okay, so we have a meeting hall, we have a dining room, we have a dormitory, we have craft dwarf shop, we have a wooden workshop and a fishery here. Toys, amulets, stuff like that. I thought I put a mason workshop somewhere. I may have made a mistake. Is there a way to view all of my current workshops? Is there like a go to workshop mode? Oh, Medtab became the expedition leader. I always hear B. B. Oh, I'm saving. I have it set to auto save at the change of every season. So now we went from spring to summer. So all of that was just springtime. I thought I built a mason workshop somewhere. Don't know what it looks like. Yeah, that'll be fun. Migrants. Okay, so we need to build. Here I am, like, I almost said goodbye. Okay, so there's a number. It'll tell you if you have one built. M for Mason. We can make a masonry workshop out of logs. Okay, so how do I get stone? Didn't I carve all of that out? Oh, that's soil. Dig down. Okay, so dedesignate H channel. Or into a mountain. I thought I was into a mountain. Maybe this is just a hill. How can I tell what things are? So that's soil. Okay, so that's not stone. The Earman. Next time I stream this, you are gonna have to be here. Oh, make stairs. I did not do good. Okay, so de-designate. I need an up, down. No, I need a down. J. So channels are empty tiles. Did I do badly by doing a channel? That's not, I'm sure I did not do. So I can go down here and I can do an up down stair here, here. I have to go down one more and then do an up down stair. You upstairs. It's not good. Okay, how did I... Okay. Okay. If I want just an upstairs here. Those are upstairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need an up down stair here. Down stair. Go. Did I just save my dwarves? Okay, can I fill in that stupid channel that I made, those triangles? Can I fill that in somehow? I feel dumb for doing that. I told myself, play till 9:30, and then you can like call it a night, only until 9:30. And here I am. Here I am. Don't bother yet. Okay. Well then I'm not gonna worry about it. There's a nice hallway. Need to dig deeper. Okay, so I'll just go down. So I'm going to undesignate this, actually. Let's up, down, stairs. Okay, so how do I build an up-down stair? Oh, remove stairs and ramps. Z. Okay, perfect. Okay, this is a fire clay wall. Still not... Okay, so the dwarves... What is an X? Oh, stair, a soil stair up. Okay, so I need a designation. Up, down stair. Down stair in the first layer, up, down stairs on every layer under that. Got it. Down. Why can I not do an up, down stair right there? Why is that not working? It's got a floor. What does that mean? It's got a floor. Of course it has a floor. I'm trying to dig a stair on it. What does that mean? Designate up, down stair. Okay, so there's that. Tile does have in it. Okay, why did it let me do it that time? The 8. Oh, that was a down stair. I don't want a down stair. I want an up down stair. Okay, Akira's and Earman, you're gonna have to fix this. I need to build stairs. See, that's what's confusing is I thought I was building stairs. Okay, so just to reiterate, this right here is a downward stairway. Perfect. This is an up-down stairway. I go down one more. Here is a fire cavern floor. If I designate up-down stair, it won't go. Okay, if I build an upstair, can I build a downstair in the same room and it convert into an up-down stair? I removed all of the upstairs on that level. BC, okay. B. Here we go, stairs. Here we have, everybody, the wiki. Upstairs, downstairs, up, downstairs. Ramp, channel, remove channel ramp. Channel 1, X2. Okay, so what did I do? Caravan wagons can't or cross creature nor. I'm learning something right here. So downstairs are built into the floor. upstairs are built into the room. So from what I... Akira, you are right. I don't know what I would do without you guys. Okay. Build menu. BC. Capital C. Got it. Building. Wall, floor, stairs, track. Ah, okay. I'm going to designate... I need an upstair here. Okay, now that won't even let me do an upstair. Build an up down staircase out. Add new tab. Got it. Then I will do up down all the way. How do I build a staircase out of wood? Carpenter's workshop? Must be missing something. Now, why did that work? Okay, so if I de-designate. Up, down, stair. I have struck bituminous coal. Is this clay still? Okay. Oh, there's the dolomite. Okay, that is perfect. I have a lot of clay. I'm sure I have some sand. I just probably haven't seen it yet. I have clay, and should probably move the browser now. And I have dolomite, which is a rock. So that is good. Up down stair 1-6. The mine. Three of them are cheesemakers. Hey, are you playing along with watching? If you are, that's kind of awesome. Go up. stockpiles. Stone. E. Just in case. Or 3 of them are cheesemakers. Hey, maybe you need cheese. That's awesome. Okay, so down, 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 down. On 96. Nothing to catch in the central swamps. I can designate an area as like fishing, right? Let's go to zones. This can be and that one also be a water source. Do I need to? Okay. All right, everybody. I honestly think as we go down into the mountain, this is where I'm going to stop for the day. I've been playing for almost 2 hours, and I have gotten way further than I ever thought I would. This is blowing my mind with how this is working and how everything, like, goodness gracious. I want to say thank you to a few people, actually. Akira's Arcade and Earman, who have been with me for probably the last hour, giving me all the best advice. Thank you so much for joining in. For all of you viewers, we even got rated. Thank you so much for Uru's Rune, who rated me with 7 people. That's amazing. For everybody who's coming along with me on this journey, I really appreciate it. Having a blast. And I want to say thanks for coming along. If you find what you're watching entertaining, then consider a follow or a subscription. A lot of you have Amazon Prime, and all you have to do is make sure you're signed in, twitch.amazon.com, and once those accounts are linked, you can get a free subscription. That's the best way to let me know that I'm doing a good job. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. That's totally fine as well. I had a good time playing Dwarf Fortress with you tonight. Anyway, hope to see you next time. Check out dangchatmo.com for all of my socials. A way to stay in touch. And I really hope that I see some of you guys next time we stream Dwarf Fortress. I'm going to save the game and call it a night. Thank you guys so much. See you next time.